Congratulations on the show.
Thank
Was it
you.
like to sort of be revisiting Hannah again after thinking you were finished with this role?
Yeah, we really did think we were saying goodbye to all of the Defoes. I mean, to the point that I actually stole my nameplate from my office door, so I have the Hannah Defoe nameplate at home. It felt amazing. It felt like just a really beautiful gift to get to go back and see what they've been doing for the last few years. And we all straight away said, yes, please, thank you very much. And we would have, the wonderful thing was that we got to take them to Barcelona for a wedding, but we would have honestly done it anywhere, in a completely dark basement somewhere freezing in the UK. We just all wanted to be together again in front of the camera.
I think what I really loved about her in this particular sort of adventure is that it feels like she has the upper hand finally. It feels like she knows exactly who she is and almost like mocking what she might have been in the past. How does it how how does it work with creating that kind of side of her into the script? Are you given like a bit of scope in sort of working around that at all?
It all comes from Abby Morgan's head. It's all carefully plotted. Everything is from her wonderful brain. Although there is a lot of it's very welcoming on set for ideas. And she puts the words out there, and then she trusts us to interpret them. That is the contract between writers and actors. And also someone like Stephen, who is just a brilliant ad libber. I mean, he's a great writer in his, he wears a different hat. He's a writer. So often they let the camera roll on Stephen at the end of a scripted scene, and he'll just come out with some fabulous off the cuff improvised lines, and that's always fun. But it looks easy because the scripts are so good.
Mm. Hannah's got a new love interest, and that played
Yeah.
by Toby Stevens. What was it like? He's quite a rather dishy family lawyer. Uh,
Yeah.
Unexpected new romance for Hannah. What was it like getting
Well,
that
it's
sort
really complicated for her because she's been through quite a lot. If you've gone through all the seasons with her, then you know that, she's been through a lot. She's lost a marriage that um under very, complicated circumstances, fault on both sides.
of?
She has lost a relationship with Christy as well. They did in the intervening years, which we don't see. They have tried, it didn't work. I think because Hannah has got to an age where she's realised that to be involved with her is to be involved with her entire family, not just her children, but her whole family. That's incredibly important to her. And she's old enough and wise enough to understand that she needs that. She needs that the most. She needs the support of the people around her who take care of her and love her, as complicated as that is with family. But that if you can't take all of them, then it's not going to work. And I think it opens with that pre-credit scene, with what looks like a fantastic date. It's not their first. They've had a few dates. It's incredibly difficult as you get older, I think, to go, okay, I'm going to go on a date. I mean, the whole thing just sort of feels appalling for Hannah, but she's met this amazing person. And then there's just that moment for her where it's the jumping off the cliff moment at the end of that scene. Can she do this again? Does she want to do this again? Can she be this vulnerable? Can she make a relationship with another person? And she sees herself, I think, in the bar, looks at herself in the mirror and thinks, no, I can't do this. It's too frightening. It's too much. It's overwhelming. And she runs from that. She runs scared from that.
Mm.
And I think that's very relatable.
It is extremely relatable. I just want to approach on this the idea of sort of taking the show abroad. What feeling did you have about getting that call saying, oh, we're doing a special and we're going abroad? It's almost like the classic British TV thing where, I'm not saying we've run out of ideas. I don't think Abby could ever run out of ideas, but like, let's take this on the road. There's like a little bit of playfulness. Were you at all apprehensive about falling into that trap of taking it abroad?
I think that can often be. I think you're right. I think it can often be a trap for shows. I mean, we've all, I watch a lot of TV. I'm sure you do too, and often, I think something is lost. But of course, with the split, what Abby's done is take them out of the environment we're used to seeing them in, and it's almost like they're more themselves, and you see them more. She hasn't done what often happens with when you take characters out of their normal environment. She has, they are the Defoes, but they are at a wedding in Spain, and that is the only difference. And in fact, the wedding, in fact, is my daughter, just ramps everything up emotionally. So I think she allows them to be, we see them even more clearly over this weekend, rather than taking them out of an environment we know the characters in, you sometimes lose sight of them. I think she's done the opposite. They are very much themselves. And Hannah, I love the side of Hannah where she sometimes gets a little tipsy, and this more obstinate sort of childishness comes out of her. And that side of Hannah creeps out over this weekend as well. It's quite overwhelming, I think, as a mother to, you want to bring the joy because your child is getting married. But for Hannah, her child is very young, and there's a great sense of loss there as well. So she's bringing all that with her to Spain too. I think these characters are so well drawn, and we've all played them for so long. We've understood that joke, the idea about traveling. The problem of traveling is you always take yourself with you. And the Defoes are there. They are no different. They are just, and even the beautiful surroundings are wonderful to look at. But the real drama is within the Defoe family.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!